the entanglement up top. You're trying to get rid of your opponent, but at the same time, in the middle of the court, beautiful pass.
Oh, Baycott finishes. That was Cadeau. Tom Izzo has not. Rising up, is Hall, missed it. There's Ingram with a rebound. Cadeau gives it right back to him. In transition, the three-pointer, Schroeder's touch. Violin, about 4 hours from Knoxville. It'll be very orange in our second game here in Charlotte.
So we go from light blue to orange, basically.
Working clock here, can take it all the way down. Cadeau finally finds Ingram, who pops out for a three, and he hits it.
They come to fruition. North Carolina just gutted it out. 50-50 balls. And look at this, another layup inside.
Council, he turns. Council looking for Zongo. Zongo can't finish it. Ingram flying high for the rebound. Cadeau gives it up. Ingram will pull a three, and he hits it. Harrison Ingram, 5 points in the first half. He's got 16 overall, and another turnover. Davis with a steal up ahead. Cadeau, top, and down it goes. In this business, and we wish her luck. Only 28 years of age. She's got such a great future. We really enjoyed talking to her yesterday. Devenska Estime.
Well, speaking of great future, you think about, I know this is a disappointing loss for Wagner, but the core group in which the players are on the court now, juniors, freshmen, sophomores,
not just the post guy. Got a soft touch in the mid-range, too.
Well, Casey Morsell just came up, almost set a ball screen on him. And that freed him up for that little short jumper.
Ingram draws the double. Ingram gets it back and hits the three. Decent game against Florida State in the quarters, beat them by 25, and then beat a very game and determined group of Pitt Panthers 72-65. In the first game between these two, they dominated on the offensive glass. Davis steps back and hits it. How good is it?
See, they don't want him passing out for open threes.
Oh, a steal by Baycott. Ingram, a corner three. Oh, and one of them is 2 and a 5-point lead for the Wolfpack.
Carolina needs to get the ball inside more often.
They do right there. Cadeau with a nifty feat. Morsell for three. Davis the rebound for the Tar Heels. Back from Cadeau. And Davis lays it in. That is Carolina. What a big shot. And he's got a huge smile on his face. How much fun are these state players having this week?
Carolina needs to put him in some action. Go right at DJ Horn.
Davis from the corner with the answer. It's a look. Coaches, you better let those guys sleep in tomorrow. They have had an unbelievable week. Ingram go.
Well, Jeffress is a good defender, but he's giving up some size to Armando Baycott.
Jeffress on the season averaging about 11 minutes per game. And a quick. Low sizing up Baycott. Step back three. Short.
Good job by Baycott to stay in front.
How about this pass? Cadeau ahead to Baycott. Carolina back with this lead, playing with a lot of confidence. Stolen by Cadeau.
Great defense by Armando Baycott. What pass?
How about that pass to R.J. Davis and one?
A subway push.
Midway through the first half, Florida State, the 9 seed with a 1-point lead. Cadeau. Washington lays it in.
Now Carolina is going to switch 1 through 3, so you're going to have different guys on him. But Trimble, because of his strength, how he gets down in a stance, he is really difficult to get by. Good pass.
And Baycott, 106 threes, I believe it is this year, leading the ACC. Cadeau's back into the game for Carolina. Wow. Davis pulls up from 3. And a 3 goes down for Darren Green Jr. And Florida State's gotten back within a dozen.
Just shot behind that little handoff action, and R.J. Davis got held up. But you're not gonna completely shut off Darren Green Jr. Great pace.
Cormac Ryan. State or a Leonard Hamilton team very
No. And I think Leonard's going to be asking that question in film session.
Cadeau to Davis. This afternoon.
But to me, it's not just that they've played extraordinarily well. It's just how hard they played.
Jalen Withers for three. Position, no call. And then a steal by Cadeau.
What a play by Cadeau.
And Cormac Ryan.
Now Shrewsbury with Kerry Booth, and he can't finish. And Ingram somehow saves it. Smart play by RJ, recognizing with Armando running the floor as hard as he has. Get him the basketball, give him an opportunity to get his hands on it. Ingram foul line. Got it.
But it wasn't the right play.
Irish, you see, shoot only 35% in the first half. Tar Heels the ball and this lead. Hines is back on the floor for the Irish to start the second half with Burton. Shrewsbury along with Jai and Kerry Booth. And there's Cormac.
Go to the other side of the iron. 4 points for him. Kevin Keats it up by one.
Kevin Keats likes the matchup with DJ Burns against Armando Bacot.
Ingram slams it in. One guy to be the big scoring star. O'Connell too strong. At times, both Davis and Bacot have been kind of quiet offensively. Right down the lane, he will lay it in. Turn around, sinks it.
But just patient, getting into the paint, allowing the crowd to walk away, picking up someone else, and leaving Casey Boissel by himself to knock down the 10-foot jumper.
Well, the key for Carolina might be R.J. Davis, who was silenced by the Wolfpack. Ryan from the corner, or it might be him.
Wolfpack all afternoon long.
Diarra from the corner. One and done. Davis had just 2 points in the first half, coming off 42 points on Monday. Cadeau with the bounce. Beautifully done there for Ingram.
I think cookies here from when we hit Monday.
Yes.
And I was actually missing those cookies pregame.
They were delicious. Here's Davis. Got it. Time. Cadeau penetrates, left it short. Ingram springing in for the rebound.
But that's what Ingram did in the first matchup. 19 rebounds for him, 6 of those on the offensive glass.
Is Ingram open for a three?
A 30-second stretch that he wanted to try to get to the next media timeout. Unfortunately, DJ Burns got that foul, which took us to the media timeout, and now has had to watch.
Davis got it.
By Bensley Joseph getting back and defending without fouling. Oh, that's great hands by Cadeau. Get up, RJ. Davis finishes. Just like Matthew Cleveland finishes a great find from beyond the arc that makes it a 1-point game, knocking down now the 6th 3-point field goal already in this game for Miami.
Davis a dribble down, fires, and yes. Raver scoops it in for two.
Bensley Joseph has been the offensive catalyst as of late for the Miami Hurricanes. 8 points now for Joseph as he's knocked down a couple of threes and also attacking the basket, challenging the bigs for North Carolina.
Cadeau, back pass here for Davis. Got it. His big head shots. And did not shoot a foul shot with all the time they spent outside.
And we saw on Saturday it was actually Cormac Ryan who had 15 of North Carolina's first 26 points in that first half against Virginia. So they've seen that production before. That's exactly where Coach Larinaga and his staff have been throughout this season.
Trimble drives, lays it in and draws.
Bacot absolutely considered when he came out of high school.
Dunn makes a strong move, can't finish it. That's a problem for him. Not a lot of offense despite all the great defense. Cadeau with a kick here. Cormac Ryan will finish that with a triple.
About the color of the coach's skin is simply about the fact that these are very good basketball coaches leading great basketball programs. OBU and I did a game at North Carolina on Martin Luther King birthday. Is the pace of the game that Virginia wants to play. They're trying to find someone that gives them some type of punch offensively. But more importantly, they've held a team that averages 83 points a game to 15 points after playing 13 minutes. That is working for Virginia.
That's the other side of the clover. I get that. They've played good defense and they're still in the game. But somebody's got to make a shot. You get 6.5 minutes to go. You have 6 points in the first half. Cadeau gives it up. Getting it back. Shot clock getting inside 2 and swished in.
Leads the ACC in steals. The top 2 candidates, in my opinion, for ACC Defensive Player of the Year this year. And that's where Virginia hangs its hat. But they're going to have to find a way to put some points on the board here.
Ryan with a clean look. Switches that in from 3.
Be able to finish. Especially trying to come back.
And yet Virginia hanging around as they so often do.
But now 4 on 5.
Bacot slams.
That's what happened. This performance defensively by Reese Beekman, he's just sealed up his 2nd straight ACC Defensive Player of the Year award.
And he's been great with big stops and all over Davis. Open man is Ingram on the feet.
Get in that cylinder and make contact, and if there is contact, it's an automatic defensive foul.
6th foul on Virginia Tech. Here's Cadeau on a kick out for Ryan. 3-ball good. Cormac Ryan now.
Left his feet to shoot. Really good defense by North Carolina.
Cadeau. R.J. Davis a catch and score. Out front Padula. Long foul line jump shot.
Tough shot.
Yep, they caught the rebound. Look at Cadeau. All the way into traffic on the quick dribble. There's a basketball analytic out there called plus minus. And it's used to measure your team's performance when you are on the floor. Plus is good, minus is bad. Obviously. 6 to shoot for Ingram. Skip for Cadeau. Now for RJ's 3 from the left wing. Wow! The shoulder and drives home the field goal. 4th of the day. Petit now in double figures for the 3rd time against the league with 11.
That was a situation, Wes, where Bacot hit him too. They had a couple of guys running into one another.
And there's Bacot on the basket and the foul against Barron, which will be tournament.
And that's a guy who is 5th all-time in Syracuse history and career assists, able to put 30+ up in a half. Cormac Ryan, wide open, able to hit the.
And they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone, which helps stay in front of Cadeau and R.J. Davis.
Good ball movement to find Ingram for the 3. A phenomenal. Ingram, a 42% shooter on the year. Bell unable to answer at the other end, pulled down by Ingram. Carolina with a chance to take the lead. Ingram for 3. Tar Heels in front. 3-game stretch where they had losses at Georgia Tech and then the home loss against Clemson. Surrounding the big win against Duke, Carolina would be on that wood line. Absolutely. Here's Davis, who's had a quiet night so far, scoring just 3 points for the ACC leader in points per game. 5 on the shot clock. Into the middle, out to Ryan. He's got his 3rd triple of the night. Kicks over him.
Again, just get that quick mismatch and attack.
This is a quad 2 game for North Carolina. A win would not, according to Joe Lunardi, move them back to the 1 line, but a loss certainly could be damaging. A defensive lapse. Bacot found by Cadeau.
Again, it's a different guard for Syracuse, just winning their one-on-one battle, making 12-foot shots in this game.
Eight minutes left in regulation. Cadeau turns, drops it off. Bacot, nice set for Carolina.
What a pass by Cadeau again. Adrian Autry playing offense like the lane is on fire, clearing people out of there, letting his guards go to work.
Ingram tries to quiet the crowd and does.
Yeah, missed his.
first two of the game. And the first field goal he's made in the last two games. Did not have a field goal at Virginia. Only 2 points in that game. So Nigel Pack already off to a much better start than he was on Monday.
Pack just 2 points against Virginia. No field goals. That jumper smooth.
Cadeau had R.J. Davis in the corner wide open. He missed him on that one.
Baycott, offensive rebound. Kicked it back out to the freshman. Davis, open three.
That's why he has.
Here's O'Meara. That shot's no good. Baycott, another rebound. Cormack for three. Good.
You can do that with most players. However, you cannot do that with Nigel Pack. He has, once you cross half-court range, and shows it off on that last possession.
Lead is now just one for Carolina. Make it four. That's Cleveland spinning. And the tip is no good. Ingram snags the board, and here comes the Tar Heels. Ryan in transition.
Michael Nwoko, who started the Syracuse game when Norchad O'Meara starting to get more and more experience. Jim Larinaga loves what he does, just understands that he's inexperienced.
Into Baycott again. He dumps it home. And he's now about the reverse up and in.
And Ja'Kai Robinson's given Miami positive minutes. That's his first bucket, but does a great job defensively, and now coming up with the offensive rebound and the second chance points.
Well, they're working on Nigel Pack on the bench. There's a three by R.J.
Smart play by Matthew Cleveland. Recognized he got a smaller guard on him. Gets to a spot, raises up, knocks down the jumper. Cuts the lead to 5 points for the Heels.
7-0 run. Baycott.
Ref missed it, but notice the refs have to make the call.
A late foul on Tobacco Road brings back some bad memories. Wow.
From three. How about a strong drive and finish there from the freshman Jared McCain, who is playing great recently, averaging over 15 a game his last 12. Great pass. Cadeau, wide open Ryan. And this time he'll bury it.
Just under 16 points a game, shooting 50% from the field and over 40% from three.
ACC Rookie of the Week last week.
Duke playing more containment on the perimeter.
Ingram knocks down the three. And
the double.
Cadeau's wide open. He'll take it. Tipped out by Ryan and a fresh possession for the Heels.
What a pass by Cadeau.
And Ingram with a three.
Whoa. What a shot.
To bring Duke a little bit closer.
Majoring in English.
McCain into double figures. Ingram with the answer.
As a head coach, been on NBA benches and trying to rebuild this Jackets program. Harrison Ingram knocks night.
Good pass.
Good look inside from Cadeau, and there's a bucket for Withers. Fortunate to get that bounce pass back. Three-pointer no good from Reeves, and here come the Tar Heels. Davis and pull. The youngster from New Zealand.
He's long, he is athletic, and please do not mistake that low-key or even-keel demeanor.
Scholarship came available late, wound up at Tech just before classes started, didn't play the first 3 games, and now has turned into one of the better young guards in the ACC.
What a great play.
And he has shown a veteran move.
Shooter, that's something to keep in mind as the game wears on.
Sophomore who was one of the most improved players in the ACC this year. After a season where he dealt with injuries, he was suspended by the NCAA 16 games because cost of travel from Spain to the U.S. for a training camp was paid for him.
Ball over.
R.J. Davis without Caleb Love this season, shouldering a heavier burden of the offense in terms of scoring. 42% from three, 94% from the line. One of the best free throw shooting seasons at the moment in the history of the ACC. Only J.J. Redick had a better free throw shooting season to this point. There's a three for Harrison. This guy can shoot too. Darren Green Jr. 348 three-pointer of his career.
That's the one guy you cannot lose if you're North Carolina on the perimeter.
Ingram again with back-to-back triples.
Other side, though, Florida State's got to reverse it against North Carolina's defense.
Jackson got it to Spears, not a good three-point shooter, and Miller with a long arms tapped it to Davis. Going 1 against 3 here. Davis had it taken off, maybe the backboard. No goaltending call. Ryan dribbles it out to Cadeau. Back in for Baycott, who scores it. Long arms tapped it to Davis. Going 1 against 3 here. Davis had it taken off, maybe the backboard. No goaltending call. Ryan dribbles it out to Cadeau. Back in for Baycott, who scores it. Florida State does struggle with fouls. They foul at one of the most frequent rates in the country. Carolina's been on the line a lot today. Ryan, a catch and shoot. His second three of the half.
More than anyone in the ACC. North Carolina leading that category. Florida State is second, and there's a discrepancy at the line right now. The Heels 10 for 14. Florida State's only made 2 trips there.
Florida State's got Primo Spears back in the game. He's a team best plus 13 in the first half. In there for Worley. Ingram shot ready. Ingram rattles home.
And a handoff for Salas. Pull-up jumper. Air-mailed it. Cadeau finding Davis. Another 3 on the way.
And that's what happened for them at Boston College on Saturday. It wasn't a pretty win. However, every win is effective when you think about the fact that this team is undefeated in ACC play as R.J. Davis once again attacked.
It was tight at the break. North Carolina ran away in the second half against a team playing really good basketball inside the ACC, but nobody at the moment is playing the caliber of basketball in this conference that North Carolina is.
Well, R.J. Davis, a career high 33 points OB, but how about Harrison Ingram? Wait a minute, 36 for R.J., forgive me.
30 clock. Ryan got a piece of it on the way up. All over Madsen, did get the shot away, and the box out from Baycott. Up ahead, Ryan, easy layup.
Frees up Zachary to be a little bit more of a scorer out on the floor.
12th made 3 of the season for Zachary. The second made of the game for Boston College. 2 of 8 from long distance. This is Davis. 3-point real estate. He's got one as well. Crowd not in agreement with the officials at the moment. Cadeau cross it over. Up top. And the alley-oop slips for a league bay. Has a size advantage over Davis. Tipped up by Post, batted around, and Baycott shovels it forward. Davis after the drop-off by Cadeau.
Looking for his offense.
Zachary steaming to the rim, had it knocked away. Ryan. Cadeau trying to track it down. He's got Ingram, puts it up there for Ingram.
Value every possession. They've already turned it over once. Can't do that against Carolina.
Tyler Johnson's checked into the ball game to join Clark on the back line. Louisville's still pretty small out there with Glenn, James, and of course Trey White. And here's Cadeau at the top. Here's Ryan to catch and shoot 3 on the release, and it wins in. And soft jump shot, good. Caleb Glenn's first points of the game.
That was a nice play, Wes. He elected to just pull up rather than hit that floater, rather than try to take it all the way to the basket where there's a lot of traffic.
2 minutes into this second half, and Louisville put 4 on the board, and Carolina yet to scratch. Here's Ingram. He'll tee up a 3 and hit it. Harrison Ingram. Long litigation with Jamie Luckey. Free throw on the front end of the 1-and-1 is too strong by Baycott. He reaches in there. Carolina's going to get another crack.
Once again, Louisville has the rebound and can't come up with it. That's happened a couple of times here in the last few possessions.
Davis around the top. Glenn trying to help. Here's Cadeau sliding to the baseline. Withers. Oh, my goodness.
That all of my papers that I had the choice of who I was going to write on was either on Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. And I did not know that information, so we are learning each and every day.
Come here to ESPN, learn some history.
There you go.
Here's Davis to sink that on the money. Bench 13 points so far in this game for them.
Yeah, we talked about the rotation that they have, and when you can have confidence in Washington and Trimble coming in off the bench and giving you, quality minutes as well as Withers, now you've got that rotation of 8 or 9 guys that can be successful. Cadeau continues.
Tar Heels not missing many opportunities like that. Mintz inside, no. He's had a rough start here when they really need him, averaging 19.
Cadeau. Davis gets a good spot and sinks the three.
Able to have that kind of touch is really extraordinary.
Honorable mention All ACC last year. He gets rolling, man. He had a 31-point game against Wake Forest last year as well. Ryan, it's a great sign for the Tar Heels. Warren on the drive. No. Didn't touch anything. Ryan. Cadeau trying to shovel underneath. Ryan to the other side of the rim for two. And a 8-25.
NC State coming with that 1-2-2 three-quarter court pressure. And this is taking time off the clock, giving Carolina an opportunity to turn it over.
High underneath, yes, to lay it in. Zayden High at NC State meeting for the 245th time. Home arenas just 22 miles apart. And Carolina with a big advantage of 164 to 80. And on top here, 55-48. Neither team shooting the lights out. Baycott using that body.
He can't compete with the Wolfpack. He did tell me he's watched 4 prior games with this series, and he wants to just make memories of his own. I don't know what will be. I feel like Jay Billis still wins in this whole moment being a Duke guy.
Well, he certainly feels that. The slam here by Baycott.
Well, Carroll to shoot it. You know, it's not like they've had a bunch of open shots. Most of their shots have been challenged.
Davis catches, fires, and buries a three-pointer. Their shots in the second 20 minutes.
And Brad Brownell hangs his hat on his defense, so I'm sure that's something that he spent a lot of time over the last couple of days talking to his team about, knowing how dangerous North Carolina can be on the offensive end.
And of course, here's Davis in the corner. His first shot on the way. Nothing but net for RJ.
Most likely, Jeff Capel will allow him to play Baycott man-to-man, one-on-one. They will not double-team when he's on the floor as Cormac Ryan's able. And what it was the Tar Heels wanted to do.
Davis back for Cadeau. 3 to shoot. Back to Davis. A 3 at the horn. And he buries it!
Nothing. Pick and pop. Here's Duhart, the 5-man, not known for his scoring. And Carolina pushes up 3. Davis is feeling it. Squared up Johnson. Moved it for Baycott. And now the freshman Cadeau. Wraps it around for Ryan. Now, he's a great story. We told you 6th straight start. And in that time, he's getting 16 points per game. Son Emily said to us today that a lot of the credit goes to their staff since the change.
Want to continue to play a lot. And Wojcik is one and wants more minutes. Withers is another one. And
Washington has had a good night
here in the second half.
And all of a sudden, it's a 2-possession game.
Here's Davis. He'll swish it in from 3.
Can I come out and play him?
Only his second three-pointer, but that was a pretty one.
Nice curl. There you go.
Cadeau, a little hesitation, and lost it in the paint.
Tough catch for the big guy.
Ball still loose. Finally, Carolina comes up with it. Davis, long 3. Got it. Unerring. Here in the second half at some point. Shepard from the elbow, a little short. One-handed rebound by Withers.
Nice find.
Ryan fires, scores.
How about a little guy?
Up and knocks it down. Soft touch.
Really good patience by Cam Spencer. He was compromised in that game against Kansas on Friday because of that turf toe. That happened pretty early in the game, if I remember right.
Yep. And he struggled to shoot the ball. The reverse will go in. So this UConn team is going to be tested over and over again. Carolina with the last possession, or potentially with the last possession of the first half.
Carolina in a horn set. 2 up top, 2 in the corners. And UConn going to jump into a 1-3-1. They started man, now they're showing 1-3-1 to take Carolina out of what they talked about.
Cadeau the kick. Ingram the 3. Yes!
Boy, what a play by Elliot Cadeau to make 2 plays.
Klingen, who spent the last 6 minutes of the first half on the bench with 2 fouls. Misses from in close, and the 6th rebound of the night for Armando Bacot. And Bacot lays it in, and is a tough catch, and he'll lay it in.
Caravan just curled that little screening action, got the switch, and all of a sudden he's got a little guy on him, just locked him down in the post. UConn runs such good offense. And it's the play after the play that they're so good with.
Wow. How about that play by Ingram? But there's still a lot here, and this is a team that's going to make a lot of noise this season.
Yeah, it's a complete team. Nice backdoor cut.
It's a rebound and the stick back for the Noles.
And the same thing happened here. Mismatch, offensive rebound.
Yeah, when you switch out and you got those guards down, it's hard to get on that glass. But Bacot, barely 12 to shoot, and here's Fletcher against Ingram. Nice job by Ingram. Nice play. He is loose. Harrison Ingram.
And that's Elliot Cadeau.
Worley pushed it up. Rebound Green, and it bounced out for Ingram.
Never a better example of that than we watched this Florida State team as Bacot should get an easy look.
And
free throw line as they drive from Cadeau. He kicks. Ingram again. No, that's short. Cadeau with an offensive rebound. Bacot a little jump hook, and that will go in. And the ball picked as they get it down low to Cadeau, who lays it in.
What a pass by Vescovy, man, to lead Cadeau.
Razorbacks and Duke. Part of our ACC SEC challenge next. Meshack in the paint. He threw one up and missed it. Cadeau, good pass. Bacot camped underneath. He's got a chance for a three-point play, and the Heat.
A lot of basic is what Tennessee calls it. Motion offense out of Tennessee early. Again, one pass, a guarded three. That's not how you get back in the game.
Bacot flush. Cadeau found him again.
That's as good and as clean as you can be with a ball in a fast-paced system.
Cadeau finds his man Davis, and they have numbers. He takes it to the hole. That's great.
He plays with a chop, and he hits it over Ingram. It still, to me, is a simple game. The quality of my shot versus the quality of your shot. North Carolina obviously winning that math equation.
Davis with a blow-by reverse. He's got the last four. And
Banner, the local Banner company is doing well in Chapel Hill.
James three, no good, and a good rebound in traffic for Matt Ryan. They will try to push. It worked for them in the first half. Ingram's three, that's good. He just pushed the ball. Minutes.
He's a reclassified kid that could be a senior in high school this year. However, he is 19, so he's old for his class. Man, I talked to Hubert Davis about a month ago. He said this kid sees it a play or two ahead of most.
Well, they set up another wide open three, and Ryan James in the paint, no good. Went after it. Bacot picks up another rebound, and now Carolina has numbers. Davis, huge. That's a huge turn. Jordan James, the lead, once 24, is 7.
How about the fight and the toughness by Connect, because they doubled the ball out of his hand, but the rising fire to reverse the ball. Connect has grown up.
They come in this roll too here, Jimmy, and trapped on that sideline, Davis. Phillips, the freshman. Bacot, the veteran.
Bacot should own Phillips right now at the rim.
Davis. Oh, that's huge.
A little bit more just toughness. I mean, his body's not made for a lot of contact, but that's, if you're going to last in that league, you got to have some dog in you, and I think that's one thing that they're looking at right now from Brazil. Pure to go. And that's North Carolina's best defender, Seth Trimble.
Good gracious. Blocker off the feed from Mark. Blocker inside. That rattles out. Washington pulls down the board. Whoop. Davis, quick move. Wow.
Hensbrough. Force on the glass, 5 and white.
4-point advantage for the Heels. Ryan into the paint. Up and under, and it'll go. Cormac Ryan. Nixon's pass for Armstrong hit Cadeau. Armstrong will try the jumper, and it's short.
Another one-and-done possession by Villanova.
Bacot going to work against Moore. Kicks opposite.
gets another three.
It's a glass and go over somebody's back. A little bit of the gamble here by Hubert Davis with 5 in white back on the floor.
Cadeau. Davis. Got it!
You get it out of there so the ball could get swung for the corner three. It all started with the guts of Armstrong.
Ingram gets another. Out as well. Ryan to inbound, and they get it to Davis. Cadeau going to work. Ryan from the corner. We are tied. The glass and in for Trey Campbell.
Really good athlete. Was like an 8-time state medalist at the state high school track meet in high school. And there's the athletic. What the heck's going on? Northern Iowa fans were in there saying, let's go purple. I mean, it almost broke out in the bathroom at halftime. And I'm in on that kind of stuff.
Ingram, wow, knocks it down.
Well, 41 plus 6. I had to get to my other hand, but yeah.
Davis got it good. I love the decision by
Salaridze winds up wide open underneath, and so there you go. UC Riverside with its first basket after halftime. It took 9.5 minutes.
Wow.
But a couple of important wins for the conference tonight. Miami beats Georgia down in the Bahamas. Olabade buries the triple. It's a junior from California who just scored his first career point. So what a place to do it inside Dean Smith Center. Less than a minute to go. North Carolina is going to improve to 3-0. Again, before.
From Mount Vernon, New York, Darius Nichols said he is a New York basketball player in a good way. Ryan to catch and shoot three. It's an 8-0 Radford run to tie the game at 20. Carolina's buoyed the Highlanders by turning it over too a couple times here.
Now that's been the key so far. North Carolina, you can't score when you turn it over.
Baycott. You see Giles, or Smith rather, defending. Into the corner, Ryan's three. Got it.
Grayson, you can't.
Hey, good.
Boy, they're making some shots, aren't they, Wes?
Yeah, DeQuan Smith's got 7. He's looked every bit the preseason recognition after being second team All Big South last year.
Well, this is a tough bunch, Radford.
Yep. Here's Cadeau. Weaving back around the screen, leaves it to Baycott. And one for Armando inside.
Rankings, although when you're at North Carolina, you can never say expectations are reasonable. These guys are among the premier programs in the country. The expectations are always high.
And the bench now on the floor a little bit. Elliot Cadeau has come in. Jalen Withers as well. Cadeau, nice pass. Baycott.
Neesmith at 6'9", 220 is not playing either because of injury. They could sure use those big guys tonight.
Yep. Nice pass. Cadeau